What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got a fun little door for you guys to check out. We got some Burning Abyss dinosaurs at the top. I do feel like dinosaurs are a pretty good splashable engine, and I think Burning Abyss, shockingly, is actually one of the decks that can take advantage of them, just because Burning Abyss can make some pretty strong monsters like Dante. If you make Beatrice, you can send like Overtext from your deck straight to the graveyard. That's like the main way of being able to, activate it fairly easily. Down at the bottom, we have Performer Powers, which is actually kind of crazy, but because Electromite is so freaking broken, honestly, Performer Powers they're actually viable right now. I know some people are gonna be like, what, Cap? I mean, there are still some good cards in this archetype that are legal, things like well, not Scroll Combat Joker anymore, but Get Turtle, Lizard Draw, like those are actually still some pretty good cards, and Performer Power Pendulum Sorcerer. So like, as crazy as it sounds, regular old Performer Powers without even like Astrograph is still legitimate. So you'll see some of the plays that he makes, and they're actually quite impressive. So let's go ahead and roll this. He opens with Doris Alliance and Get Turtle. Alright, a card gets set. Pendulum summons 2, which really means 3 because Harmonizing gets an extra card. Well, he gets another monster on board too. Heavy Metaphor's Electromite, pop, he's going to draw and goes for number 41. Again, I think that's a pretty good play, especially considering you weren't relying on Astrograph summoning 5 trillion times. Like, it's just, even with just mediocre, like, openings, Pendulum players can rejoice because their plays are incredibly strong. But Burning Abyss has that Regeki, which nukes everything. He's going to go Calcab, and then Farfa goes for Dante. Calcab's gonna bounce. I would have done the same thing. I would have just like ripped the Scapegoat because it doesn't really make any sense. It's not really about defending yourself, in my opinion, at that point. It's just about like timing. If you let Scapegoat go to your hand, okay, what do you really get? Because I like to save my tokens. If I can keep at least 3 of them, that's nice. But like, if it goes back to your hand, then you have to reset it. It's too slow at that point. The Scapegoat, might as well just rip it. And he gets to keep 3 tokens, which are fine. I thought maybe he would try to go for a link play, but he's gonna go for something a little different. Activates a copy of Performer Power Pendulum Sorcerer, and I'll wait for it. There it is, Performer Power Pendulum Sorcerer. He's gonna pop 2 of those cards. It's gonna add 2. Now he's going to pendulum summon like 3 different cards, and at this point, look at the size of these monsters. Damn, dude. 3,000 attack, 3,700, 2,500. Like, everything is pretty damn strong, and he's going to take a bunch of battle damage. Now, I don't necessarily, well, no, it's fine. He passed with 4 monsters on board, and you're going to see Cherubini. Then he's going to go into Tour Guide. I think he's going to run over one of the Performer Power monsters, but I believe he should have attacked into Lizard Draw because, yeah, people forget about Lizard Draw's effect, man. That thing gives you a bunch of cards, and he's going to end up drawing 2 monsters because Lizard Draw generally needs to be the monster that you go ahead and you attack first. He's going to go into Code Talker. He's going to pendulum summon a bunch. I believe that was 3. And now he's going to continue popping cards with Performer Power Pendulum Sorcerer. Look how many cards he has in his hand. It's actually ridiculous. And he goes for, what is that? Odd Eyes Metal Claw, which is going to get banished. If that had not got banished, I'm pretty sure the duel would have just ended. Goes for 101. This is where you probably... This is the part of the game where you're like, bro, why are you still running that card? Come on, man. I think everyone accepts that Castel is just better. If he's able to Castel this Dante, I don't see him losing because he just has so many resources. But there is always the opportunity for you to lose a duel, and his opponent's going to walk right through that door. Overtext is going to get sent, and there goes that double evolution pill. This is bad because he has so many cards that he can put face down, and he's going to do a bunch of damage here with the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. As basically he's just going to run over everything, and it's a shame because he really ate he ate 3,000 damage just off of that one monster. Now, since Code Talker is linked up, he can't be destroyed by battle, but it's fine because he still takes that damage, and then he's going to make a Lagia and set a Solemn Judgment. So I don't really know if I see any pendulum summonings actually getting through. He is going to summon, and Lagia is going to eat that. He normal summons, and Solemn's going to eat that, and now he doesn't have much of any resources. I think that this is pretty much the end of the match. match. But yeah, he goes for double evolution pill just to pretty much confirm that, and gets Giant Rex as well. And even though the Code Talker can't die, he can't eat up all that damage. So that is basically a wrap. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest use of his resources. Also, double scapegoat and pendulums, maybe that's why they don't run it. I don't know, maybe that's why they don't run it. You saw right there. But anyways, just a nice little display of Burning Abyss dinosaurs. I saw that and I was like, well, I have been talking about dinosaurs being splashable on Burning Abyss. Wasn't the greatest pendulum deck ever, but I thought it was still a pretty fun match. Whatever you guys think, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.